Good late morning there, everyone. Jordan Meyer here from Wholesome Family Farms. Just got done unrolling some hay out here. It is April 22nd, I believe. It's been pretty cold out lately here. Been down in the low 20s here the past couple nights, and I think we have one more night left where it's going to be in the 20s again, and then things will slowly start warming up again. I think it'll be in the low to mid 30s and upper 30s here coming up here next week, and daytime highs I think will be approaching 60 degrees for the next week here. So things are definitely going slow. We're still feeding hay yet in our sacrifice lot. We have about, I don't know, I'd say about roughly 5 acres for about 35 yearlings, and then we got, how many cows are over here? Maybe 30 cows or so, and then the 100 and some odd goats that we got running around. So they have a pretty decent area to feed on and stuff here. But one thing I wanted to show you here is they're not really, I wouldn't say they're over impacting the area I got them on. They're more so overgrazing it right now, but that's bound to happen though. When things start to grow, they're gonna nip it off and everything. But I don't really want to go over my whole farm and have the cattle and the goats keep mowing off new spots like that and taking it down to the dirt, so to speak. So I'm kind of holding off on this spot, unrolling hay over top of it and just building fertility on this about 5 acres roughly. And then my plan is next year when I have to feed again, I'll just do all this in a different area and leave this sit for a few years and then just keep on moving that way and just rotate. If I had to guess, I'd say we're still roughly week and a half to 2 weeks away on grazing yet before we start moving the cattle all over and the goats and stuff. But the goats, I probably can get them out in the woods and just let them start browsing and stuff. There's a few things growing in the woods that they could probably start to go get. Yeah, just really eager to get to that situation. We're going to be picking up some more stocker cattle. We're probably going to get up to roughly 100 of them this year to fill in all the gaps and utilize more grass and be more profitable with the pasture we have. And then we only keep them for about 130 days, and then we sell them back to the sales barn. And then we also have our grass finishers out of our cow-calf pairs that we keep back for direct marketing. So one thing I wanted to show you here quick, I'll turn you around, what the goats do during the winter months if you push them a little hard. Every little sucker tree that's in this paddock here and stuff, they go and they strip all the bark off of them. Pretty cool. My goal eventually with them goats is to extend the grazing season and get them to do a lot more of this. But the goats I got right now, I'd say they're kind of babyish. I don't think they ever grazed, honestly, before I bought them. So last year was their first full year of grazing, and it's kind of all new to them and new to me too, since I'm just starting out with them. I've only a little over a year into them. But yeah, that would be pretty cool if we can keep them out there into the winter a long time and have them eat more leaves and bark and all that good stuff. Look at all the wool that they're leaving behind here on the trees. They're shedding their winter coats now, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, they'll clean up some brushy areas for you. There's a honeysuckle invasive species right there. They girdled him pretty good. He'll probably have a hard time coming back after that. Maybe another year or two of doing that, they'll have him pretty well cleaned off. But yeah, that would be pretty cool if we can get them to do a little bit more of that and less feeding hay. That's my ultimate goal. So we'll work towards that. But the epigenetics of our goats gotta get a little bit better. So just push them a little harder and harder every year, and the goats will get better and better and better. Here's the bale we unrolled there. Took a long time to get that guy all the way to the end. I still didn't get it done, and I just ended up pushing it right in the brush there and that'll be a good place to put the fertility on all that brush and maybe grow some grass there. But just to show you how long we unrolled this thing, that was a long ways. It went way up there and all the way up to there. So good 200 and some yards. But yeah, this 5 acres, it really don't look that overloaded, I wouldn't say, with manure and all that. All the grass that is here will grow back really good, I'd say, and just give it a nice good long rest this right away to start with, and maybe don't even come back here till July. So we should be in good shape if we do that. Like this field right here, this was cover crop last year, and I never even seeded any of this other stuff that is growing. I've got grass and red clover and all that kind of coming in on its own just with what we're grazing. But you can see that line there, just got a goat fence cutting that off, and that's what you can see what the grass looks like on the other side, what this would have been. But yeah, like if I were to start feeding, let's just say over there and unrolling hay and stuff, they wouldn't even touch the hay. They would just eat all the grass right down to what this is right here. So, and with it being as cold as it is and all that, I want to get that grass growing up to where it should be before we start grazing, because when you get freezing nights like we've been having and everything like that, grass is not growing anymore. So I figured we got our sacrifice area here, just keep on unrolling the feed on it, and when the time is right, we'll start moving them girls and go grazing. So, but with that, I'm gonna let all the guys out here and I'll show you how eager they are to get out. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, you're in trouble. Yeah, you're not supposed to be out here. You're supposed to be back in there. Yeah, good. Take a leak. I usually leave the gate open when I'm putting the bales in. Now she's gonna be stubborn about going back. There she goes. She's getting big. She's gonna be kidding here pretty soon. She's starting to bag up and everything. And yeah, we got a little problem here. We had the little 15-gallon barrel running here, and that's not held down tight enough to that post there, so it started running over and everything, so I just shut it off, and they got the water back in the yard there. So they are getting eager. We better go let them out. Mas. Here's some of the stockers that we just bought from the sale barn. They averaged 513 pounds, so let's see what we can do with them this year. Last year we averaged about a 2-pound-a-day gain on them, but we didn't get them till May 1st last year, so these guys are a little bit earlier. I don't know what they're doing on the feed that we're feeding, but that girl right there, not the white face, she has twins running on her. She's doing pretty good for a heifer. She has twins, so hey there, bud. Here comes the crew now. They're all excited. All right, guys. Yep, there's feed out here. Come and get it. Come and get her. Here they come. Better get moving. They're gonna eat it up on you. Hurry up. Man, some of them goats are getting big. Look at that one right there. She's probably got twins or triplets in her. Quite the deal here. There's our Holstein calf that we grafted onto that one heifer too. Yeah, everybody's doing good. It's really dry here, as you can see. Look at all the dust flying. We need some rain. It's kind of nice though for keeping everybody healthy though, not having too much rain, but if you want grass to grow, you need the rain. So it's cold and dry. It's just a weird year like that. But with that, I think I'm gonna head around out and I'm gonna go fencing. If you guys like these videos, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. So God bless you and have a good day, guys. See ya.